Hi everyone. So I am here on the Knit homepage. I'm all signed in, so you can see my name is up here. Just sort of orienting you to where to go to get to our site to create your WordPress post number one. Now, I am not the most familiar with WordPress either, so I thought I would film myself kind of trying to interact with this, and then you can sort of see that there's multiple ways to get where you need to go, and it's okay if you make a mistake. All right, so if you go to your little drop-down area over here where it says howdy, whatever your name is, you can go to your sites and just click on My Sites. And you wait for your extremely slow internet to load. There we go. So I just have the one, digital history and memory. So I just clicked on that, and it will bring you to what the site looks like right now, which is just my one post about the WordPress assignments. Go up here to the top, and there's this little drop-down menu next to digital history and memory that says dashboard. So click on dashboard, and this is where you're going to go to find the place to get a new post. So this little pin over here, it says posts. You can click on the add new, and it will bring you to a new blank page. Now it'll go through this little tutorial thing. If you want to look through it, that's probably a good idea. I'm going to show you just right now what you need to do, the basics for this particular assignment. But it's basically just a blank document, so it looks pretty boring. I have not messed around with the formatting of our blog space at all, so we really have a lot of work to do to sort of think about what we want to make our project look like, especially after reading all your project journals. I know that aesthetics is really important for a lot of reasons, so just something to think about. So up here you have a title. You could do your name, you could do your like a catchy title, whatever, say. Then you have this space here where you can just start writing your post or copy and paste your post from a Google Doc or a Word doc or whatever. Or you can click on this little plus to add a block. Now, when you click on it, you have like these options that come up that aren't very helpful. It looks like FAQs is a specific widget that is installed in our WordPress site that I did not install, but it's there. So just click on Browse All, and you can see it pops out over here. There's a whole bunch of different options for what you want to put in. And basically, this is called the block editor. So you're just going to go through and play around with it. A paragraph would be like a block of text. You can do a quote that will, it'll have like a specific format and your citation. Then you can sort of add something else. You can put in code. You can put in a table. There's a whole bunch of options here. Here's where you would insert an image. So to click on the image link, and it will give you a couple options. You could upload it. Our media library is not very full. It just has the like kind of images from the headings that I've uploaded already. You can insert an image from a URL. That's the option for you. If you decide you don't want to use something that you had clicked, you can always click on this little button with the 3 dots, and then go down to remove block. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the browse. There's also a space for audio. There's a space for video. There's an option to put like a little button where you insert a link. So just go ahead and play around with it. I really don't mind if you put in extra stuff, if you want to play around with inserting a GIF or a video from YouTube or whatever, just go in and play around. There's a little embed thing if you want to embed a URL that can display on your page. That's fine too. If you want to just stick to the basics and do your text, your image, that is totally fine. So there's one last thing I will show you, and I'm just going to put in a regular text block. And if say you wanted to do a sample link, so you wanted to link back to the source that you're talking about in your reflection, you just click the little link button and then copy and paste the URL that you want. And then you can decide whether or not you want to have visitors open that link in a new tab. And then that would be all you need to do for that. Okay, so the last thing I'll say is that there are places for you to put in tags for the actual post. Now, we all know how complicated tags are, and the tags I came up with for mine are like super boring and not useful at all. They're like assignment, you know, post, whatever. So I want you to just sort of be free to think about how you would want to categorize that source in a tag. It doesn't have to make sense right now in terms of everybody else's tags, because we know it's an ongoing process. I just want you to get used to actually adding a new tag. So you could say new tag. It says separate with comma or the enter key. So I just press enter, and that tag is attached there now. It's a new tag, or you can remove it. Okay, so that's all. The last thing you have to do is click publish, and your post will be alive and it'll be ready for us to view. The group itself is not viewable to anybody else outside of our class, so you do not have to worry about strangers on the internet finding your personal reflections. That's not going to happen. But that's basically the how you do it. If you here, let me leave that. You have a list here of all of the posts so far. So that's how you can get to them and view them. Once you're on a post, you should be able, yeah, see here are my tags, assignment and digital history, which are basically the most useless tags ever. But let me just show you the preview because I want to show you where the comments show up. So this is what kind of looks like. And there are an opportunity to leave comments. So we might want to think about how to use comments in the future. A lot of you are mentioning the Patrolling the Past website and how they use the comments to be really actually very useful and suggest further reading and sort of cultivate that community. You don't have to leave any comments just yet, but they're there if you want to sort of play around with it. It's all very open. I just want you to mostly practice with the mechanics of WordPress, inserting an image, inserting a link, tagging the post, and that's it. All right, so looking forward to reading all of those, and sorry this video is a little long, but good luck everyone, and I will check in with you soon. Bye.